This is just a quick video to show you how to program your Tesla Powerwall to work with Octopus Flux. So the first thing we're going to go and do is we're going to go down to our settings bar, and in here we have something called utility plan. So you can see that this battery is currently programmed up for intelligent. Yours might not have a tariff, or it might have a flat rate tariff. So what we're going to do is just tap on utility rate plan, and it's going to show us our current utility rate plan. So to delete this, we're just going to click the start over button. It's going to give us a warning. Yeah, we're just going to start over. And in here, we want to set up a custom rate plan. It's going to ask me the provider names. If I tap on utility provider name, it is Octopus. And then I'm going to tap on the rate name, and we're going to call it Flux. And then I'm going to tap the big next button. And again, now it's going to ask us what applies to our rate. It's a flat rate all round. So what we're going to go and do is we are going to select time of use, and then press the big blue next button down the bottom. So now we're onto this menu. What we can see at the moment is it's telling us we have a peak tariff here, and we have an off-peak tariff here. However, Flux is broken down into 3 tariffs. So I need to add another bar to our little graph. So where it says add time period, I'm going to tap add time period. And what we're going to call that is we're going to call this our mid-peak. So I'm going to select mid-peak. And now we can see we've got 3 bars available. So now we know that, we can now change them around. So on Flux, our mid-peak is anything from 5 AM. So if I press and hold the little bar, I can drag my bar to 5 AM and 4 PM. So I'm just going to tap my bottle bar and drag it to 4 PM. So the only ones we need to change now is our peak times. So again, our peak time is between 4 and 7. Like so. As you can see, it's created our mid-peak above it as well. So again, you've got a little 4 and 7. So now I'm just going to change my mid-peak period at the bottom. And then I'm going to drag it down all the way down to 2 AM. And that's it. So what we've done now is we've got our off-peak between 2 and 5. We've got our off-peak between 2 and 5. We've got our peak between 4 and 7. And the rest of the time, we're running on our mid-peak. Then I'm going to press the next button. It's the same every single day of the week, all year round, so we don't have to worry about this page. So I'm going to press the next button again. And now it's going to ask us our buy and sell prices. So what this will do is it will allow our battery to decide when to charge and discharge. So if I press my off-peak price, so again, this will vary depending on when you sign up for the plan and whereabouts you are in the country. So as of today, we are looking at an import rate of 20 overnight, and we need to put our sell price in for overnight as well. So again, our sell price overnight is 10. However, chances of you having any excess energy overnight is very low. We now need to put our mid-peak pricing in. So our mid-peak pricing is 34 pence, and our sale price is a little bit higher at 24 pence. And then we need to put in our peak price. So our peak price is 47 pence, and we're going to get rewarded handsomely for our payment at 38 pence. So once we're happy with our payments for each time, so you can see here we've got our off-peak price showing us that we're selling at 10 and buying at 20. We've then got our mid-peak price showing that we're going to buy at 34 and sell at 24. Then we have our peak price at 47 and 38. I'm going to press the next button, which is going to come us back to an overview of the plan, showing us the off-peak, mid-peak and peak times, along with all the prices that we've put in. So again, just refer back to the Octopus website just to ensure that you're happy with what you've put in here. And I'm happy with what I've done, so I'm going to press the save button. And that is it. So again, there's one more setting we want to just double check, which if I go to the Powerwall button at the top, just going through this page, your backup rate, again, depending on where you are and how many power cuts you are, will dictate where you want to set your backup buffer. So this house in question gets very few power cuts, so we're not too concerned about backup here. So we have it set at 0. And we just want to check our operational modes. So what we want to make sure is we're on time-based control, following flux. And again, we want to allow our Powerwall to charge from the grid. So in this area, we're okay. And what that allows us to do is just buy energy when it's cheap and discharge when it's expensive. So again, it will take a few days to learn your usage, but once we're up and running, that will be it, and the battery will just learn when to buy, when to sell, hopefully buying as much off-peak and reducing your usage as much as possible during the peak time. And that's it.